Babala, the CEO of Babala, and a fifth generation. Of course, you're the great grandson of the founder. Great to have you on the program.
Hello.
So Chris Eubanks hails from this city, Atlanta, Georgia. He entered the tournament ranked 77th, made it all the way to the quarterfinals before being knocked out by the Russian. It certainly was an epic match. How would you describe it, and especially the love of an underdog?
Yeah, it's what tennis is nice for. I mean, and we just actually see a new generation coming, beating the one that are there for a long time, and that's the best for the audience. And hopefully, it will bring the lover the wish to play more of the game on every court in the cities like in Atlanta.
And of course, he's taking home some $430,000 in a paycheck for his efforts. But it seems like this is just the beginning for this 27-year-old. Do you think we're going to see some more sponsors coming his way?
Yes, sure. I mean, it's important for the visibility of brands. At Babala, we have the chance to be a tennis company, a tennis equipment company, and the best visibility for our brand and our products is to have champions winning with it. So for sure, we love to have players having success, and when they have a great personality, it makes a big difference.
And over the past 20 years, we've seen, the likes of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Serena Williams dominating all these tournaments. Do you think this time around at Wimbledon, it was a chance for some of these up-and-comers to really start to shine?
Yes, sure. And since those years, all people were thinking that tennis won't be the same and not so much interesting after them. And it shows that it's very different. We have Carlos Alcaraz, which is showing the way. He's with Babala since he's 10, and a lot of, not even 20, at the top level really soon. It didn't happen since nearly 20 years. Since Roger Federer, Djokovic, or Nadal time, then those players just after being juniors were at the top of the senior, and that's happening now with the new generation, which is fantastic for tennis, of course.
And for a company like yours, which is one of the oldest tennis company in the world, how do you decide who you want to sponsor? What do you look for?
We don't like the word sponsoring. We are equipping the players. They need our products to practice their game. And Babala brand is present in 150 countries through 20,000 stores and as much clubs. And that's where we have the lovers when at their younger age. And the example of Alcaraz is exactly the same as with Rafa Nadal. They were good players in their club when they were 10, 11 years old. And the Babala people in the environment decided to equip them because they were influencing their friends. And very quickly after that, they become national champions and international level. So that's how we detect and we equip young players that are just young kids loving the game, like in a lot of clubs. And they are the few of them that became number one in the world in that case for Rafa Nadal or Carlos Alcaraz today.
And for someone like Christopher Eubanks, he certainly has the reputation of being very likable. Listening to some of the other players on the tournament, they all have nicknames for him, like Giraffe, Toothpick, Daddy Longlegs. Is that the sort of player that your company would look at over the coming months, the coming year or so, as a potential person that you would want to work with?
Sure, we are interested with personalities that are influencing the game. Unfortunately, he's not with us, but at Babala, we really bet on younger players and follow them through their career. And that's the case with Alcaraz, that's the case with Nadal. Holger Rune is a young Danish coming up too, and it's important. Again, being an equipment company, we contribute a lot to the performance of the player, and they don't want to change that during the career. And that's really influencing the lovers of the game on the courts that tend to look and play like they're heroes. And so we know that at Babala since 100 and nearly 50 years because we invented tennis string when tennis was born back in 1875. And since then, innovation from us are equipping the top champions from the French Musketeers to Björn Borg or today Nadal or Alcaraz. It's the best testimony that our products are making the difference because tennis players are playing with products that are very similar to the one that the club players are using.
Eric Babala, the CEO of Babala. Good to have you with us, staying up late from France.